Spencer, Darren said that you were excited about going in for the second half. Can you tell us a little bit about that conversation and just kind of what you felt?
Yeah, Janoko told me with about 30 seconds left in the second quarter that I'll be going in, so just have to shift my mindset. But I felt prepared from the start of the game, just in case. So no, I wasn't the emergency third this week. I was the backup, so I had to have my mind right.
That's kind of interesting. Lots of other questions, but this is the first time you've been the backup quarterback in the game. Did that affect, did that change how you prepared or did anything?
No, honestly, didn't have a lot of time on task this week, with the guys. So just had to come out of halftime and trust in what they do. These guys are incredible. Proud of how they fought up front, wide out, tight end, everybody, running backs. So credit to them.
Is there anything that was beneficial about kind of, cheap expression, thrown into the fire or whatever, that you just got to go out there and kind of play on instinct a little bit?
Well, I think we had some more guys in healthy than last time. I think that's big. Eric, Caesar, Lucas, having MVS out there, Kevin, all these guys, said, Kendre, AK for most of the game. It was good to have all those guys out there. Defense, same thing. Played lights out, I thought. Kept us in that game, and, we were one play away.
What did you see on that two-point conversion?
I thought Juwan got held, but, it's good players in this league. It's tough to make those plays, but I like the aggression. I like what we did there.
When did you know y'all were going for two?
What's that?
When did you know y'all were going to go for two if you scored?
We knew before the drive. We wanted to go down there and win the game. I think that's the mindset our whole team had. I want to say proud of the team because nobody flinched that whole game. At halftime coming out, nobody flinched. We believed that we could come out and go win the game, and we were an inch away. So, got to be proud of that.
And just on that two-point conversion, just what did it mean to you to know that they were willing to make that call with you in there? You came in the second half, rookie, right? There's a lot of things that are a part of that. They still wanted to do that with you.
No, I loved Clint's aggression. In that second half, I thought he called a great game. I thought the guys played really well up front. We protected the ball, moved the chains. Groupie made some big kicks. We wanted to finish with 7 points, obviously, down there, but Groupie came in, knocked 2 down, and gave us a shot. And we went down and scored. Foster had some big-time plays. Kendre had some big-time runs. O-line blocked their butts off. So, again, credit to them.
What was your approach on that 2-minute drive when it comes to poise and patience? You used every bit of clock that was left with, keeping the patience to not try to just start throwing for the end zone, I guess, at one point.
I just think playing ball, understanding the situation, getting mental reps throughout the week in practice, seeing how 2 minutes, manufactured, how you're supposed to run it. I thought we ran it to a T and went down there with no time on the clock and had a chance to win. So it was an impressive drive from the guys. Great calls by Clint and, great job by the defense setting us up to get that drive.
What did it mean to get another opportunity after the way your first 3 games went?
Yeah, I knew I'd have to be ready no matter what. What I'm learning is this league is crazy, man. Could be one thing another week and something new the next. So just always staying ready. I think that's what it comes down to. And then I think this time I just went out there and played my style of the game. Wanted to, cut it loose, play free, and was happy Clint, had that trust in our offense to go down there and execute and set up a chance to win the game.
Was it harder to do that the first 3 times?
Like I said, those were really good teams we played those first 3 times, and we had, a lot of injuries. You can see the injury report was a lot smaller this week, so that's a good thing.
Spencer, what does a game like this do for your confidence?
I think it's great to get out there and prove something. I've kind of just been sitting back, just watching how Derek plays, watching everything, learning. I think it was good to sit back and watch how it's supposed to be done for a few weeks. But again, third guy, second guy, first guy, you got to stay ready no matter what. So credit to Coach Janoko, Clint, for preparing us throughout the week. He did a heck of a job this week.
What did it mean to you that
your performance? Your preparation that you can come in a moment like that and perform?
Yeah, that definitely gives you confidence. But you got to do it over and over. Didn't have any reps with the ones this week, so to be able to go out there and have that connection with them, I think that's big. Just to be able to adjust to the things going on. So again, it wasn't just me. We got 11 guys on the field, and like Rizzy says, 1/11th. I feel like everybody on the offensive side of the ball, did their 1/11th that second half.
You mentioned before that if you got another opportunity to go in, that it would look a lot different. Is this closer to what you expected from those first 3 games?
No doubt. I was confident going in, and felt prepared. I don't think we took any sacks. O-line did a great job. We ran the ball pretty well. Converted when we need to on third down. I think we were great on third down in the second half. Just got to still finish in the red zone. I mean, there were still some plays out there to be made. I think trying to force that one into Juwan up the seam. Lulu, number 4, made a good play on that. Should have put more touch on it. And just thinking of other plays. We could have definitely been better, but we gave ourselves a shot, and that's credit to my guys.
How important was the 3rd and 10 pass to Dante on your first drive? That kind of got things going, but I guess maybe how confident were you to make the throw in the first place?
Yeah, confident. Coach Tinoco prepares us for that look every week. We have that play. Looking at MVS first deep, they took that away, and we've seen so many clips of them bending that in on the dig, and Dante made a great catch. I actually threw it a little behind him. He made a great catch and got upfield, and it was a big conversion. And then, obviously, Cedric with the dime to AK, great catch there. Get some juice going, get some sparks going, momentum, and that was great for us coming out of half.
What was your reaction when you saw that play come in?
I honestly knew it would work. We've been holding that one in the holster for a little bit. Happy Clint called it. It was the perfect time to call it.
Spencer, just knowing that Riz was going to go for 2 if y'all scored there, I mean, do y'all like the head coach, the aggressive mindset, and knowing that he's going to go for the win in that situation? Like, do y'all appreciate that?
100%. I mean, sitting at where we're at, we got to go out there and win the game. And I love the aggression. I love the mindset. I think you need that.
Yeah.
Oh, can you tell us a little bit about what you saw in the big completion to Marquez?
Yeah, that was the exact look we repped this week. Their defense is a really good defense at hiding their shells and holding to the last second, and snap of the ball, they got to that too high and knew the middle of the field was going to be there. Honestly, took probably 1 or 2 more hitches than I needed to and made it harder on myself, but Quez made a great catch, and O-line blocked just enough, and, that was a big-time catch by him. Thank you. Yep.